Hi, my name is Kate. I'm here to talk to you today about the exciting new developments that PulseGuard International has been working on over the last 18 months. One of the biggest things that we get asked is, can you incorporate oxygen levels as well as heart rate into your monitoring equipment? We're really excited to be able to say that the PulseGuardian is now being released worldwide and will monitor both your heart rate and oxygen levels for you. The PulseGuardian system consists of two components: the tablet with the software and a choice of three different wireless sensors. The adult ring, which can be worn either on the thumb or the index finger. The pediatric ring, which can be worn on the thumb, index finger or a child's big toe. And the wrist-worn sensor, which can be worn over a thumb for an adult or a child, or could also be worn on a child's toe with the sensor around the ankle. Once you've chosen the sensor you want to use with the system, you simply place it over the thumb or the index finger, wait for the numbers to read on the sensor so it shows that it's connected and picking up your heart rate and oxygen levels, and then come across to your PulseGuardian and press connect. This will then pair your sensor to your PulseGuardian system and lock it in securely for use. The next step for setting up your PulseGuardian system is to come over to the little settings clock, click on the settings, click on set limits at the bottom. This will then bring up your heart rate and oxygen level settings. Using the slidey bar, you can then set your lower and your upper heart rate settings and your lower oxygen level settings. Once you click on save, you'll be able to see that when your heart rate drops down below your settings or your oxygen levels drop down below your settings, it goes into alarm. It will also lock into the side which is alarmed. So if your heart rate levels breach the upper or lower limits, the heart rate will come up red and stay red. If your oxygen levels drop below your normal oxygen limits, it will lock into your oxygen levels and show that as red. Just like previous PulseGuards, the PulseGuardian has the fail-safe feature of the 10-minute countdown clock when it goes into alarm, either for the heart rate or for the oxygen levels. This allows you to take time to do whatever you need to make your person safe again whilst they're having a medical emergency that has affected their heart rate or oxygen levels. But it also allows time for the body to reset and for the heart rate or oxygen levels to go back to normal after an emergency event. So the new PulseGuardian system has a really smart new look on its screen, completely different to its predecessors of previous PulseGuard systems. This system has heart rate and oxygen levels clearly displayed on the screen. You have your settings, data, and your maximum and minimum heart rate levels, as well as what your oxygen levels have dropped down to in the top right-hand corner of the screen. And on the opposite side of the screen, you have your volume, a brightness button so that you can actually dim the screen using the PulseGuard settings rather than having to exit and go into your tablet settings, cast to device system so that you can mirror your PulseGuard system to another system on your Wi-Fi connection within your home, and a battery level for both your tablet and for your sensor that you're wearing at the time of use. At the bottom of the screen, you'll see the continuous heart rate and oxygen levels that are running along. This gives you a real-time focus on what's happening with the heart rate and the oxygen levels, and it also gives you the chance to be able to scroll back along your data and see where there's been drops or highs in both your oxygen and your heart rate data. Also, in the top left-hand corner of your screen, you'll see you have your maximum and your minimum levels for your heart rate and your minimum level for what your oxygen saturations drop down to. This gives you a clear indication of what the heart rate and the oxygen levels are doing continuously throughout use. At any time during use, you can press a reset button and this will reset the values and show you what the heart rate is dropping down to and peaking up to, and what your oxygen levels are dropping down to at any time during use. Another really exciting feature for the PulseGuardian system is that it can cast the mirrored screen to any Google Home Hub system, or cast the sound to any Google Hub speaker within your home. This can be projected anywhere on your Wi-Fi network within your home environment, allowing you to watch your screen in your bedroom, in your lounge, in your kitchen, or have the sound anywhere in your home. Lastly, the data function on the PulseGuardian has been greatly improved. For data, you can now click, go to graph, zoom in and enlarge to have a look at both the oxygen and the heart rate levels and what's been happening over the period that the system's been used. But you can also export data in one of 3 different ways. You can share to a nearby device, you can share to your Google Drive, or you can email it out to any email address. For more information on the PulseGuardian system, please go to info@pulseguard.org or visit the website www.pulseguard.org, or phone our offices on 01622 32 1111.